Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a glowy eye look. And just to go ahead and put it out there, if I look a little bit splotchy on my hands or across my chest, it's because I got a spray tan yesterday. It has not been 24 hours yet, so I have not been able to shower since I got it. So, you know how, I don't know if you've got a spray tan before, you know it looks a little splotchy where it starts to kind of just sit on your skin before you take a shower. So you really have to let it sit before you do that. So you're supposed to not take a shower for 24 hours. So there you go. So I'm preparing to go on vacation next week, which is why I went ahead and got my spray pan today. Spray pan? A spray pan. I got my spray tan, not today, see, yesterday. And so I'm just kind of in the little bit of a festive mood, trying to get a little glowy and wanting to, just already wishing I was there. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Pure Festival palette today. If you haven't seen it, it just looks like this. I have used this in a tutorial before, but it was before I got my lights and a camera, and I was using my phone to film, so it's not the best quality, but I'll link it up here if you want to see it anyways. I made a tutorial using the purple and pink color. But today, I think I'm going to, I may use one of these mattes, but I'm gravitating towards these glowy, pretty colors on top. So that's what we're going to be using. And I'm going to zoom you in so I don't forget. I have already got my base on, and my eyebrows are Cabral Fit Me foundation. I can't remember the name of the primer I'm using today. It's from First Aid Beauty because I love their primers. I love that brand. They have some of the best products I've tried. They're pricey, but they're really good. And they have good for you ingredients from what I've read and the products I've used so far. So I also have on my contour, which is Morphe Debutante, and I have been having a sneezing fit, so I have a little bit of redness around my nose. So I tried to extra conceal around that because I have been cleaning this morning and dusting, and I am terribly allergic to dust, but it has to be done, and it causes me to have some serious sneezing fits. I wear a thing over my face, and oh, I thought it was beside me, but I wear like a mask up over my face. Yeah, that's how serious it is because I will sneeze my brains out. So to get started, they don't have a bone shade that I want to use in this palette, so I'm going to take this Tarte Be You Naturally palette that I showed you guys the other day in my BoxyCharm. And I also mentioned, I'll link that video up here, I also mentioned that they didn't have the shades on the palette because they don't right here where they normally, well, they had apparently put a sticker on the back which says the name of the shades, and I did not see that before, so I stand corrected. I'm just gonna take this cream bone shade and run that just up on my brow bone because that's just where I want it. This is just a Sedona Lace EB13 brush, blending brush. Any blending brush will do. Alright, we're going to start with, I want to use this color Hidden Desert. Let's use that one. But I'm going to use a smaller brush than this one. Let's use my, what is this? This is SL Miss Glam. Oh, I said it right, SL Miss Glam. It is a precise blending brush, T35. And I just stuck my fingernail all in my first shade. So we're going to go in with that Hidden Desert color. And just lay that in the outer corner. Just getting in my little festive mood because I'm excited to go away for a bit. I'm also excited because my mom is coming this year. You guys know I talk about my mom a lot. My mom is my best friend. So, I talk about her a lot, and I'm excited because she gets to come this year. She's tagging along. We asked her earlier this year, do you want to? And she was like, yep. And I was like, good. So now that I've laid that color where I want it, I'm going to go back in with that blending brush and just soften up the edges of that. Just to make sure they're nice and smooth and not harsh like this side. But like I said, we're all really excited. And we are ready to go. All right. Now we're gonna go into this color Good Vibes, which is that one right there. And I think I want to use let's take a flat brush. I'm gonna take a flat shader brush from Bogosh's Mustaches. It's not Mustaches, it just sounds like Mustaches, right? So we're gonna take that color Good Vibes. This might need to be spritzed, or I may need to apply it with my finger. We'll see. No, it is having some fallout, and I did not bring my tissue with me. Blasphemy. Because you guys know I like to use that. I'm just focusing that on the outer half, almost 2/3, about 2/3 actually, into the eye. And I'm bringing it up a wee bit. Just like that. And now we're going to take this color Psychedelic, which is like a goldy color. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pat into that with this flat shader brush. And I'm going to go into the first third of the eye. With that, I feel the fallout from this shade on my face, which is pretty much to be expected with a shimmer like this. It's got some chunkiness to it. Don't we all? Don't we all have some chunkiness? Well, not all of us. A lot of us. Okay. And the last shade, the last shade is the one I just chunked out with my fingernail. It's Free Spirit, and I'm going to use my finger for that. And I'm going to go right into the center of those two. I'm going to worry about those edges and blend them in just a second. I'm not incredibly worried about it right this second. Just like that. And then I'm going to go back with a blending brush. Where to set it? Did you hear it? I threw it on the floor. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Focus. Focus. There you go. Okay. I threw it on the floor. So this is the same blending brush I have used throughout the video. And I'm going to go in with the teenier one that I had. And just make sure that just the edges of that color that I laid down are blended out. Because I don't want it to so much look obvious like it's a gradient. Like, I just want it to transition softly into one another. See that? Well, I mean, yeah, I want it to look like a gradient, but I don't want it to look choppy is what I meant. Like chop, 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 like 3 colors. See how that just kind of smoothly transitioned into that color? If I can back you back up. Well, not that far. Okay, like that? Yeah. All right. So let's get, where's my small guy at? If I drop one more thing, I'm quitting. I'm quitting forever. Okay, this is the Luxie 213. Just looks like this. And I'm going to take that Hidden Desert color. I'm going to run it where you can see under the eye. This is like a red brown, like a sienna color. It's really pretty. And I may take a wee tiny bit and just reinforce that on the very outer perimeter of the eye. Not like very obvious, but just a little. And then we're going to blend it. Just a second. I'm going to take my blending brush again. Let me set that down. Just make sure that's softly blended. Come here, pupper. Come here. What's over there? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. That's my old baby. He's my baby, but he's old. Did you knock it out of my hands? And we're going to go back in with that Good Vibes color on this little Luxie brush. And go in the center underneath with that. Just like that. And I'm going to take just the tiniest bit of Free Spirit in the middle. I'm actually going to spritz my brush with my Ready Set Radiant spray and go back into that light Free Spirit color and just in the center under my eye tap it in. Alright, now I'm thinking to make this just a tint, just a little more smoky, but not smoky. This is the Bodyography pencil in Bali Bronze. It just looks like this. It's like a light bronzy shade. That's what it says, it's bronze. And I'm going to see if we can rim our waterline with that. It's not super pigmented, but it's about just the amount that I want. My eyes are super bloodshot because of the sneezing. And because eyes actually look like that. It's crazy how many people filter their eyes to be like Snow White now. Like they're literally just pearl white, and I'm like, that's not what eyeballs look like though. And so let me zoom you back out. No, that's a wrong way. I'm gonna rim just a little of this under. And if you don't have this color, you know, that's okay. You can make it work with anything if you want. Or you don't have to use it at all. And if you don't have this palette and you just have similar shades to the one I showed you, which are these 4 on top, if you can find something with something similar, and this is the other one I'm using, do what you want. Use what you got. Don't just go out and, you know, buy a palette if you don't want to, or if you don't have the means to, just because, you know, someone else has it, which is something I see all the time. Unless you actually want it. Then you do what you want. So now we're going to take some blush, and like I said, I've already contoured and bronzed, which I look a little washed out under these lights right now, but if I was to like take away the lights somehow, let's see if I can block out some light. If I was to block out some of the light, you could see that I'm bronzed, but the lights are bright, and sometimes I'm still figuring out how to try to position them well, because it's kind of difficult. But anyways, we're gonna take, this is the blush from Note Cosmetics in Desert Rose, and it just looks like this. And I think it has a, oh yeah, it does. If you like this sort of thing, it has a little brush in the bottom underneath of the blush. That's good for traveling, but otherwise I probably wouldn't use it just because I have my own preference for brushes. The reason why I'm using this pretty color is because I want something pink, but also like more natural and bronzy and more like a flushed color and not so much a pink color, if you know what I mean. I think that's good. And now I want to spritz my face. Why do I shake this? And I don't know. Am I supposed to shake it? I'm gonna shake it. It's my Ready Set Radiant from Tarte. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I'm fixing to apply my highlight, and sometimes, or a lot of the time, I like to spritz my face first. I'm gonna use my Luxie 522, of course, and I'm going to go into my Cover FX Face Perfector palette. I love this palette. You know how when you really love something, you like use it, but you try not to use the crap out of it so that you still have it? Yeah, because this thing is expensive and I don't want to run out of it. So this is your contour shade. This is a finishing powder. It is something I will never use because it has sparkle in it, which is the only thing that I'm like questionable about with that I have of cover effects. I'm like, that's weird. I mean, maybe you could use that as a contour if you wanted to, if like you don't mind the sparkle, but I don't want sparkle. This is a blush. This is a highlighter. This is a highlighter. This is a brightener. This brightener is the bomb, I'm trying to tell you. So I'm going to go into one of the highlighters first. And then I'm going to show you. Because it's like the highlighters are nice. They're like, ooh, that's pretty, you know. But when I go into that brightener, you're going to be like, wow. So this is that brightener. I mean, look at that. This is that brightener. It is so bright. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can buy that by itself, but if you can, I'm interested. I'm interested in buying it. So I'm just going to do a little on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose. Do a little on my Cupid's bow. A little touch on the chin. I feel like it balances the face out. A lot of people don't do their chin, but I feel like it really just proportions your face better, because a lot of times you see people just do this part of their face, and I mean, that's fine, but I just feel like it looks better when you add just a little on the chin. I'm doing a little in my inner corner, taking it up like you know I like to do some of the time, or a lot of time. Just a touch under the brow. Okay, and now we're going to move on to mascara. Of course, we are going to curl our lashes first. Let me put this up and use my smaller palette. Let's go ahead and curl these. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a very loud bird outside the window right now. He's in theme with the video because he sounds like a tropical bird. Thank you, Mr. Bird, for your sound effects. Okay, you can cut it out now, though. He said no. I won't cut it out. I'm just going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is just what I've been using for a while now. I keep saying I'm ready to try a different mascara. If you guys have any suggestions of one you want to see, let me know. And I'm going to curl underneath. You guys know I like to do that. It's a tip I've shown you before. I'm just swooping. Just like that. And now we're going to do our top lashes after I get mascara on my face. After I get it on my eye, of course. Do you guys have any trips planned this summer? Do you have anywhere you're gonna go? If so, let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to hear about other people's fun and their vacations also. You don't have to say where you're going if you don't want to say, but you can just say, yeah, I'm going on vacation. It's super exciting. I am ready to go. Now we're gonna do a second coat. Always, always, always do a second coat. I remember in high school, well, not high school, well, I mean, it was towards the end of high school. A lot of the girls would go in the bathroom and do their makeup in the morning. And I would always see them do just one coat of mascara. And I was like, I use like 2 and 3 coats of mascara. And so I thought I was like weird or doing it wrong. I mean, everything's about preference, but I just remember all of them, there were a lot of them that would do it. And just one coat of the Great Lash mascara. They still have it. My mom used to use that a lot. Okay, so that's the finished eye look. And now we're going to move on to lips. So, I'm thinking... I've got to wipe my lip balm off. So, I know I used this combination in my other video, but I actually, like I said something about in my BoxyCharm video about how this was really pricey for a lip liner. It is. It really is. Because I think it was like $18. That's a lot for a lip liner. It's a stick with color in it. It's a normal amount of lip liner, but that's a lot for a lip liner. Especially when, like I said, I have one really comparable. I keep it in my purse so I don't have it with me. Or do I? I think I have one of them with me. So, no, this is Bodyography. Let me see if I have, okay, I think I do have one. The one that I was talking about in my other video, it's the NYX lip liner. Now this is the color Pale Pink, which is not the color I was talking about. I think I said Pale Pink in the video, but this is not the color. I think it's called like Pale Rose or something. I can't remember. Okay, that one's in my purse. But this formula is really comparable to this, and this, the last time I got it, was like $6 or $8 or something. So, you know, it's gotta be affordable. Like, I get it. Like, I splurge on stuff. I splurge on my Ofra lipsticks, my Smashbox lipsticks, my MAC, but it's like, this is a brand I've not really heard of, Dirty Little Secret, and it's $18, so I don't know. But I do like it. I do like the formula. So I don't want to complain about the price, but it is pricey for a lip liner. Because I can get a whole MAC lipstick for that price, you know what I mean? And I can get an Ofra lipstick on sale for that price. I don't know if I said it, but this is the color Rosy Posy. And I'm going to use that to fill also. I will say, in defense of this product, while the formula is really similar to me to the next one, this is a little creamier. It's a little less tuggy because they're both in wooden pencils, which tend to be tuggy. This one's not tuggy though. The next one is just the teeniest amount tuggy. But it's so similar to this one. And we're going to use that Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss in Peach Tea. I like how this combination looked a lot. I feel like it goes pretty well with this look. It's like a muted pink. And it kind of just lets the rest of the face do the talking. Alright, let's see. This is the finished look. Super simple, so easy. And this is the kind of stuff I'll be doing on vacation if I even do makeup looks at all. But I won't be posting. I mean, I may post some pictures on Instagram, but I won't be doing tutorials. But yeah, this is that. Those are the lip. That's the lip color, I mean. Very pretty. And that lip liner is really rich. It's really nice. It's just, it's so pricey. I have a hard time. Don't know how I would spend $18 on an eyeliner or a lip liner. So, but it's really nice and really pretty. I really like how this eye look turned out. Let me guys know in the, let me guys know. Guys, let me know. Do you have this palette? Do you have this lip combination? And let me know, are you taking any kind of trips this summer? If you don't want to say where, don't say where. That doesn't matter. It's fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's just a little bit talky and just a little whatever, but this is just the kind of simple thing that I'm looking forward to wearing on vacation. Like I said, if I even wear anything on my face at all. And make sure you guys check out some of my other videos. And make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, so I can provide you with more content. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!